How is NATO going to behave in the future? Will it continue to expand? What seems certain is that the former Yugoslavian states are going to continue to join NATO. Bosnia and Montenegro seem to be set on a trajectory that will probably result in NATO membership. If Greece and Macedonia, or whatever we're calling that country, can ever resolve their blood feud, Macedonia will probably end up with membership as well. But what will happen outside of the borders of the old Yugoslavia? I spoke in a previous video about Germany's increasing influence in Europe and in the European Union. The writer Robert Kaplan says that an eastward expansion of NATO is in Germany's best interest, since they have a disproportionate influence in the east and the northeast of Europe. These states would be much more receptive to Germany's dovish foreign policy, and would support Germany's position that Russia should remain friendly but neutral. Germany, according to Kaplan, could act as a pacifist middleman between Western and Eastern Europe, and in the process could place some of the newer NATO members, fearful of Russian aggression, under their influence. What Kaplan does not address is the fact that NATO expansion deeply antagonizes Russia, which is not something that Germany wants to do. My guess is that they will allow some of these post-Yugoslavian states to become NATO members, since none of them directly contribute to Russian encirclement. But I think they will drag their heels in any further expansion beyond that. For instance, Ukraine is now officially seeking NATO membership. Even if the United States was suddenly in support of this, which they are not, I would not be surprised if Germany came down hard in opposition to this. They want to avoid any further interference from Russia. Remember that Germany's highest geopolitical priority is to place itself as Europe's top economic power, and to protect that position by throwing its weight around politically within Europe. Any issues with Russia, in Ukraine or elsewhere, doesn't do anything to further that goal, and Germany is actively looking to avoid any such distractions. Germany is already the loudest European voice calling for moderation in dealing with Russia, but so far they have not been very successful. Their neighbor, Poland, in response to the Russian invasion of Ukraine, successfully pushed for a 2,000-man rapid response base to be placed within its borders. Countries like Latvia, Lithuania, and Estonia have also been acting unusually aggressive. For the time being, Germany has not become the political center of gravity in Eastern Europe. NATO still occupies that space.